If you're there, I will be there in a second. Okay. I got caught decoupaging. I mean, I was decoupaging at, well, yeah, I was. I was doing a couple things and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's late. Had Ethan's birthday cake and I'll do that one. So, if anybody here has any information or has ever been to Carol Baskin's or worked with Carol Baskin, saw Carol Baskin today talking about, was it today or is it yesterday? Today it was. I think it was today, talking about the tiger at the Bronx Zoo that has COVID, and she was saying she doesn't have to worry because they don't touch their tigers. It's like, Carol, this stuff is airborne. Okay. Hi Sharon, hi Arhav, hi Whisper to Me, hi Robin. Oh, you're in class tonight, Robin. Hi R, I got you. Julie Hart, Deb on the Move, Tamra. Anna, how are you? Kathy from Texas, Leah, Judy, how are you? Flower Girl Phillips, Peggy K, hello, how was your daughter's birthday? Have a good day. Tina, what else do we have here? Whoops. Something moved. Mom Kitchener, Joyce. I feel like something moved. Okay, Tina, Carrie Lynn, Kathy, Aletha, Danielle, Jeanette, CIA Mommy, Caroline, Leisha, Move 2. Move 2, did you ever move? Judy, I got you. Of course they can't do, they touch their food. Oh my gosh, I know. Did you watch that, Judy? Her thing? Oh my goodness. She looks like, you know when you say something's like taking a toll on you? I don't know. Maybe her guilt is taking a toll on her. Backdoor, hi, Avanette. Sky, hi there, Sky. To Scooter. You're storming badly? No rain. No rain. I walked up and down the, don't even ask. It's up and down the driveway. Peggy Sue got married. Service dog Olive. Tracy Lynn, Deborah Kent. You colored? You colored? Who colored? What did Sharon Martin color? Star Pixie. Oh, she colored in her coloring book? I don't know. My chat keeps flying. Sue, Tracy. Back door. Okay, so your daughter's birthday is the 8th. Oh, your daughter's birthday. So she's not okay. So then it's Auntie Cuckoo and then I have another lady from my pregnancy group that has 2 of them were born the same day as Ethan, same age, so they all turn the same age. I see. Good, Tracy Lynn. How are you? You're going to be taking 2 more Tylenol PM and doze off? Okay, have sweet dreams, Tamara. Judy says, I'm a little gray and I don't care about my gray hair anymore. Good. Hey, Mandy. So what else is going on? I I took a look at my baskets that I have in the car. I'm going to get started on some of those projects. Now, hopefully, it's going to be nice. It was nice today. I didn't get my full walk-in because I was on talking to some friends, and then I had to bake a cake, and I baked a cake, and I actually made my frosting and everything while everybody was here. I frosted my cake while I was on Zoom. Our life has changed, right? So yeah. Hey, Mama Ames. All right, so let's look at the what's going on in the world today. It's a crazy world. Sadly, what I think is going to happen, and I said it before, but it's seeming to be the case. And if you think of it, I was just talking to somebody today, okay? Not to sound, I don't know, depressing or whatever it is, but think about this now, okay? Some people have worked from home. Like Jimmy and I have been working from home. So it's not something that's new to us. Okay? And thankfully, we have a big house. We have a lot of property. We can get away with from get our own space when we want to. So can the kids, right? When you look at people that haven't worked from home, okay, and maybe they don't have the best relationship, number one. Maybe they don't have a career or job or whatever that's going to pay them to work from home. Maybe there's someone like, that worked in the service industry and whatever. They worked for a restaurant. They were, a manager of a restaurant, and the restaurant's not going to be open. They're just doing takeout, so they can't pay them. So then they have these financial issues. Even if they are lucky enough to be paid from, work from home, okay, you have that. But then they're like 401s tanked, right? So you've got the financial stressor. You've got the change stressor of having these people working together where they weren't home and they weren't around each other 24/7 like that. But here's the other thing. Well, before I get to the other thing, I'll tell you about the other thing. The other thing is just the mere fact of when somebody's working outside of the home, they get out. They have a routine that they have. Maybe it's they, go through Starbucks for their coffee, and then they hit the gym before work. Or maybe they cycle to work, and they go to work, they go on a lunch meeting, and then after work, they might go to the gym, or they might swim, wherever they have it, do something. So they lose all of that too. All of that is gone. Maybe they have different hobbies they go into, sports, a lot of even, play on softball teams, whatever. All of that is gone. So you're used to go to work, feels weird, right? Yeah. So that is all bad enough, right? Then you add, maybe they had problems before. Maybe they can't even get to maybe they used to go for therapy. Maybe their therapist isn't online and it's not an option, okay? So you add that. Then you add to the fact that maybe being together is making the issues 10 times, 100 times worse for an extrovert, right? Okay, and then here's the other one. Here's the other one. What if one of them, maybe both of them, was in another relationship? Then you have where are they going? They can't just, it's not, maybe they can text, maybe whatever, But where are they going? Okay? They're not going to be able to see that person. And then maybe that's going to be like craziness, right? So you have that going on. The other thing is, what if, and this country has a big drug problem, what if they're addicted to something that they can't get anymore? That if they try to go get it, it's going to stick out like a red, a sore thumb or whatever you want to call it. So you have all of that coming in, and we're seeing so many family annihilations. We're seeing like the 20-year-old that was killed by the 3 people. Now those 3 people arrested looked like they had a drug problem. Was that girl lured somewhere and killed because she might have drugs, and these 3 people have an addiction? And you know what I'm saying? We're going to see really, 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 I hate to say it, but we're going to see more of that kind of stuff. It is scary, but yes, it's still a blessing, if that makes sense. You should rent out your house hourly for the cheaters. Oh my goodness. Hey Cheryl. Teachers are having to learn to teach online. Kids are having to learn to go to school online. Parents have the kids all day long. Right. The 2 marriages, husbands. Purple Passion. What happened? I had said that he had surgery and 2/3 of his brain damaged. Who, Purple Passion? What happened? Oh no, really? He had surgery? What kind of surgery did he have? Oh, that's so sad. Prayers for him. You're not used to being around Bob all the time. I do not know if he likes it. I can see all that. So sad to think about. And then all these people that are flipping out, right? All the things we're reading where people are just randomly flipping out. Is that because they're off their medication? Is that because they can't get to their doctor because their doctor can't? I don't know. But people are flipping out. It's going to get really bad before it gets better. Prayers at some point. Yeah, and this is supposed to be like a really rough 2 weeks. So watch it when you're outside, because I'm telling you, some people are just flipping out. There's just a lot of really weird things happening. And it might be, you know how like when people get off their psychiatric drugs, like that guy that I've heard more and more people say that like voices told them to kill their wife because she had the virus or something, and then the guy said, I'm off my medication. Did you hear that one? I mean, be careful. Could be, are your chemists not there? No, they're open, but I mean, maybe somebody had to get in for an appointment and they didn't get there, Who's septic? Who, Kathy's husband? Who said that? You open the window and you live near the fire. Really? Really, Ivy? Wow. Yeah, there's been a lot of cases where people are saying they're hearing voices or making them do stuff. And all I'm thinking is they're off their medication. And the one guy did say it. He said, I'm not taking my medication. Hi, I am knocking. Your doctors are phone only now. He is? Oh my gosh, prayers, Kathy. Oh, that's crazy. I hope he's okay. It's a stressful feeling like you can't even visit a sick loved one or have a funeral. Right, right. Hey, VST, how's your daughter? Is she doing better? The fire rescue is near you too, and you hear lots of sirens? Really? And the what? I don't know what your last word is there, Sharon. I think you did that swipe thing kind of wrong. Oh, that means helicopters. Okay, yeah, that looks like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jody. He had a Zoom appointment with a dentist? Wow. Your sister got beaten from her neighbors on Friday? Oh my gosh, she was in the hospital. The guy kicked her in the face with his foot just because she said he is crazy. He broke in her apartment. And oh my gosh, Tracy, where? What state? I'm telling you, people are flipping out. Maybe he broke in her apartment. Like, I think they're looking for any kind of medication, any kind of pills, something. I'm telling you, I think this is really, really bad. We've got such a drug crisis, and you've got all these people that are either in withdrawal or they're going to be going around and looking for drugs. And be careful. Where was that movie? Or was that a movie? What was that? Or was that, do you remember something where, I think it was where somebody went and got their drugs at the pharmacy, and it was an old guy, and then some people were right by the car, and I'm like, how did they know what he had or something? Gosh, I'm seeing that. It's like it was right outside like a drugstore, and they went right over. I feel like I saw that. It might have been a movie. Was it a movie? What was it? Oh, she lives in Germany. Oh my gosh. The purge is starting. What sounds familiar to you? It doesn't help that I'm out of my main mood stabilizer. Can't you get your prescription filled? Service Dog Olive? Hey, Renee. No, Angie, no. We're just talking about things right now before. Soul says, I'm unsupervised. What does that mean? What do you mean, Soul? Most insurances are offering free mental health consultations for those in need. Call your insurance to find out more information. Who is? Who is what? What did I am knocking say? I'm just me. I don't know what you're talking about. Who is at I am knocking? I don't know. We'll see who they are. But yeah, there's a lot of craziness. Yellow cake with my chocolate buttercream, frosting. I'm just going to look at the main chat because I don't like not seeing the main chat. I'm going to pop it out. So, let's see. You bought a cross stitch. It's terrible. You think super busy. You're getting information from hospital. I'm just going to look at the main chat. Oh wow. And the police came. He has some charges now, but he is back home. I'm really scared for my sister. Wow. Pharmacist here can give you enough meds to get you through if it's an existing medication. What about all the homeless there in the USA? Are they still on the streets? Yeah, that's a good question. No idea. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. That was weird. I don't know what that is. You got your meds today. But yeah, for mental health issues, call your comprehensive care. They can get you in for free. Chemists are having hard times filling scripts in Australia, so people have to wait. Well, people are flipping out. But I think it's a lot of people that are taking illegal substances who can't get them anymore and who are going through withdrawal, and I think that's why we're going to see, crimes go where they're looking for anything. But also, the family type stuff is going up like crazy. She's good. She was here. I met with her earlier this afternoon. We had a Zoom. No, Tracy, they don't. They don't have them yet. Your husband said he wished he had waited to go to the hospital. I said, but it may have gotten worse. He said, what's the point? He is tired of this and wants out. Oh, no. It's been in there so long. Thankful for your time home. I needed it, but I don't like the reason and not seeing my family. Crime is up here as well. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to keep suicide. Not only that, we're seeing more than that. No, Newfie, I didn't have rain. I don't think drug addicts are. No, Jody Lynn, yeah, they do. Yeah, because you don't understand just the trafficking of it is so much harder because there's of everybody staying at home, they're sticking out like sore thumbs. It doesn't just come by like UPS to the drug dealer's house, right? They have to go get it, pick it up. It's much more obvious now. Plus, them going and making a deal is a lot more obvious. Much more alcohol available than toilet paper. Yeah, and then you've got people drinking, right? Drinking. It's not a good, just not a good combination. It's so many different factors. Creates like a perfect storm. Okay. Illinois got a D- for social distancing. Yeah, it is, Jody. It's people are flipping out. You've seen a mirror. Pray if you're worried or afraid. Absolutely, Kathy. Okay, so let's take a look at what's in the headlines first. What's going on? I mean, I looked at this earlier with some. Okay, there's a little boy found dead in the street, shot in the face in an unexplained killing. A 7-year-old boy was found fatally shot lying in a Pennsylvania street on Sunday night. Police in Chester found the boy, identified as Sincere Parker, lying in the street with a gunshot wound or wounds to his face. The boy was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities have not released details about the boy's death, and it's unclear how police discovered the child or if anyone else was at the scene. Police are reportedly investigating the killing and have not named any suspects. Crazy. So Little Rock, Arkansas residents held a virus parade with no shelter-in-place order. Wonderful. And then I'm seeing like a lot of teens at just 18 years old with a promising future. Georgia teen Honey Malone was gunned down inside a friend's apartment for seemingly no apparent reason. Almost 8 years later, now this isn't from that, almost 8 years later, suspect has been arrested. Authorities arrested Donald Ash, 34, at 4:30 p.m. on Friday at the Stone Mountain home. According to DeKalb County Police, Sergeant Lynn Schuler, there will possibly be more arrests. We do believe that multiple people are responsible for this crime, and the investigation is ongoing. We hope more arrests will follow. Honey walked to a friend's Stone Mountain apartment on October 23, 2012, around 5 minutes away from her home. Before she left, she said, "Mom, I really love you," her mom, Flora, said. Within an hour, Honey was dead. Officers with the Stone Mountain Police knocked on Flora's door at around 11 p.m. that night and told her that Honey may have been shot while at a complex formerly called Hampton Village Apartments off of Tree Mountain Parkway. Police closed off her apartment, number 6902, where two people, a man and a woman, were allegedly tied up during what seemed to be a robbery. Detectives concluded Honey walked in during the robbery and was likely shot down when she tried to flee. The man and the woman told police they were tied up with a shoelace and an extension cord. 3 to 6 men busted into the apartment door. The suspects then reportedly forced the pair into the bathroom. A short time later, Honey apparently walked in the door. The suspects didn't take anything from the apartment aside from Honey's cell phone, which was tossed away around a half a mile from the crime scene. Why did they have to kill her? If she ran away, they could have fled as well. And CSI and Director of Atlanta's Cold Case Investigative Research, who has been actively working the case, said that in 2019, they teamed up with CBS 46's CSI Atlanta to keep the case in the spotlight. And they're beyond ecstatic for her mother, McCollum said. Obviously, we'd love a conviction that would solidify what our parents have been hoping for. So we've seen also a lot of these people that were murdered as teens, they're finding who did it years after now. So where's this? 4 grocery workers have died of the virus, and 2 of them worked at the same Walmart store. Let's see where this is. Trader Joe's employee in New York, a worker for a giant grocery store in Maryland, and 2 Walmart employees who worked at the same Chicago store have all died. As the report states, workers at these grocery store chains all over the United States have remained working as the virus has stalled much of our economy. And there has been widespread complaints among workers about lack of protection, hazard pay, paid sick leave for patients who may be experiencing symptoms of the highly contagious virus but are unable to ask for a test. One of the biggest mistakes supermarkets made early on was not allowing their employees to wear masks and gloves the way they wanted to. The deaths of the grocery workers was reported amid plans for multiple grocery chains to significantly expand their workforces to accommodate a significant uptick in people who are working remotely and avoiding restaurants and bars, which have been completely shut down in New York, Florida, California, and other states. That's not true. They haven't been completely shut down. They still offer takeout. Okay. Walmart has not shared details about the workers who died. Representatives for Walmart said that the deceased employees had not been at the store for a week before their deaths. The giant employee, who has been identified as 27-year-old Leilani Jordan, reportedly worked as a greeter, in Largo, Maryland. And then Jordan's mother told the press that her daughter was dedicated for her job and put herself in risk in order to keep coming to work when others weren't. She said no one was going to show up for work. Her mother repeatedly said, "Mommy, I'm going to work. I'm still go to work. I want to help." And a spokesperson for Trader Joe's said that the employee worked at a Scarsdale store with an underlying medical condition, and they died Monday morning. The spokesperson did not have any further details about the employee and said the store would remain closed through Thursday. Wow. This is, wow. This woman in Texas, you know this, Kathy, from Texas? She allegedly murders her boyfriend by pinning him against a pillar with her car. Texas woman allegedly killed her boyfriend at a gas station on Thursday night by using her vehicle to pin him against a pillar. George Vasquez, oh my gosh, that's not the guy from 90 Day, 39, was pronounced dead at a hospital after officers found him unresponsive at a Valero gas station in El Paso. El Paso Police Sergeant Enrique Carrillo said doctors initially didn't suspect foul play due to the lack of injuries on Vasquez. He explained that the detectives obtained surveillance footage from the gas station which apparently showed Vasquez and Monica Martinez arguing in the parking lot. She's 44. Martinez was filmed driving into Vasquez, who was on foot, and pinning him against a support pillar until he collapsed. Drink. Martinez is charged with murder. She remains jailed on $1 million bond. No reason why it happened, except they were arguing. We don't know about what. And then we have a couple here. they were luring people from Craigslist. Okay, and a couple in Nevada is accused of using an online dating ad to murder and rob a man last month. Hector Mendez Hernandez allegedly picked up Jacob Berkovitz, 24, and Tanya Dillard, 27, and brought them to his home where the pair fatally stabbed, shot, and beat him. The Clark County Coroner's Office determined Mendez Hernandez's death was blunt force trauma and ruled his death a homicide. Dillard's friend reportedly tipped police off about the March 27th slaying, and the news down there reported that the friend provided officers with images of Mendez Hernandez's dead body that Dillard had sent her. So, you see, they sent another friend photos of the dead body, like, hey, look what we just did. Dillard allegedly claimed that they would use a refrigerator to store and conceal his body. The friend claimed Dillard contacted her and revealed that she and Berkovitz had killed and skinned a dog. Lovely. When the friend called out Dillard's disturbing behavior, Dillard allegedly responded, "If you think that's strange, I'm sitting next to a dead body." Dillard and Berkovitz were arrested on Friday after police reportedly spotted them leaving the victim's home in his vehicle. And Dillard told officers that they created the Craigslist ad and planned to lure the victim using sex so they could kill them, steal their car, and go live in the woods together. Meanwhile, Berkovitz allegedly claimed he shot, stabbed, and bludgeoned Mendez Hernandez with a dumbbell because he touched Dillard's thigh. He reportedly said Mendez Hernandez was unarmed. According to a police report, Berkovitz recounted shooting Mendez Hernandez at least